Tim, a University of North Florida student is Paris-bound. Morgan Ray qualified for at least 2 races in Paralympic swimming. On your side, Zach Wilcox has a look at some of the obstacles that Morgan overcame to get to the big world stage.
Morgan Ray has put in thousands of laps in these pools at bowls over the course of the past 10 years or so, and it all led up to a ticket to Paris, where in just mere minutes he'll try to separate himself from the pack and bring a Paralympic medal back to the First Coast. Bowls swimmer Morgan Ray distinctly remembers the moment he found out he would be a Paralympian.
Tearing up and then crying, and then because a lot of my teammates that had seen the work that I put in for years, they all turned around and just looked at me, and it just flooded in.
The flight to Paris will take 10+ hours, but Ray's journey really started way back in 2002 when he was born with achondroplasia, a common form of dwarfism.
In a regular swim practice, the average height kids are hitting the wall and they get to rest in between intervals. He's not able to rest because his intervals take a little bit longer, so when he hits the wall, he turns around and follows them right back off.
Even after entering the upper echelon of para-athletes in the U.S., Ray still had more obstacles.
Being the first alternate in 21, and then my first World Championships the following year, getting COVID, and being in my hotel room for 5 days without a pool.
While stuck in his hotel room with COVID, Ray trained in the bathtub to maintain his breath control and managed to take home a silver medal once he was cleared to race. He had another positive COVID test at last year's World Championships, but 2024 turned out to finally be his year, as he became the first Paralympic swimmer from Jacksonville in at least the last 20 years. Bowls had a send-off party for him with some of the school's current athletes, who Ray hopes to be an inspiration to, along with all the other Paris swimmers out there.
Rest is the best.
Rest is the best. Not to say that our Olympic counterparts don't work hard, but we have to find extra ways too, because we're in a world not built for us, and we have to make do with what we have. Just embracing that underdog, like, I can work with this. This is pretty fun that I have something to prove kind of thing.
Ray will be competing in the 100-meter breaststroke, the 200-meter individual medley, and a handful of relays. They'll figure that out once he gets over there. Right now, he's in Colorado Springs at the Paralympic training facility, making sure he's in the best shape of his life for when he represents Team USA. In San Jose, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.